So this game comes out next week. I saw the graphics of this and I was like, what? And this description is, our first game is coming out in a week. Rebuild civilization in this action-adventure survival co-op game about the fall of Rome. But it's the fall of Rome versus the Walking Dead, versus zombies. So you're a Roman soldier against zombies. And I was like, this sounds wacky. I'm in. Let's check this out. So, build settlements, restore the Roman gods, or kick back and farm with friends. So it's like Stardew Valley, but you're also fighting the undead, and you're a soldier of Rome. It's kind of everything I love in the world. Okay. Ah, so there's a little minigame for farming. Ooh, okay. I kind of like that they're iterating. It's not like you can just take the bucket of water and throw it instead of like, you know, slowly pouring it out over every single tile. I like how they're doing this. It's kind of cute, man. Very Rome feeling, too. The graphics are nice. It has a till. Oh, my God. Sorry, not a till. A mill. You're milling the wheat. Dude, I kind of love this. Where's the undead? I want to see more of this, man. There's an IGN preview. Do I want an IGN preview? I don't know if I trust an IGN preview. We'll be farming our crops. Imagine where you'll be, and it'll be so. Oh, is this the undead? Oh, shoot. There are zombies. All these are zombies. The zombie has a Roman hat. Dude, that's kind of cute, man. I love this vibe. So this is on the Triple I? Oh, no, we never finished watching the Triple I.
Rome has long been a fascinating...
Hold on. Can I... Okay, whatever.
Been a fascinating period of human history to examine.
Okay.
But consider for a moment that instead of political infighting, the looming threat of invaders, and the slow decline of the population, what if a supernatural event befell the empire, resulting in zombies and other monsters roaming its ruins?
I think this is actually what happened. I'm pretty sure this is actual history. That looks scary. This is what happened. The original fighters against the zombie apocalypse was Rome. You know, because no one survived.
Well, that's where Romestead really lays the foundations for its concept of an open-world survival crafting
Dude,
RPG.
This gives like Zelda vibes, man. I love this. Got like your health up here. The UI is clean. I can move my head so you can see the mini map. So this is the mini map up here. This looks good. This looks really good already, man. And Hex here, we're enjoying the evening. We're actually showcasing some indies tonight, doing some discussions as well. I love this, man.
All set in a post-apocalyptic take on ancient Rome.
Okay.
We recently got a sneak peek at the upcoming early access release of the 2D action RPG, which feels
okay, so you do have dodge roll,
cozy community builder, but with a bit of a Souls-like dark fantasy twist.
I like
Developer
this.
Bear Twig's charming yet still tense survival
So
game
it's definitely
pulls together
fantastical.
some cool ideas that make for an original take on a survival RPG, and it's certainly one that felt more and more intriguing the further we delved into this world.
I hope there are RPG mechanics in terms of like, you know, it's not just gear-based, like Valheim. I love Valheim, but Valheim is like only gear-based. I hope there's like actual like RPG perks and stuff like that. That's something I think games like this really do need. And while I do love, like I said, Valheim, it did kind of shift the genre for survival crafters to kind of just base everything around gear mechanics as opposed to deeper RPG mechanics, which kind of makes me sad. Yeah, mixes, exactly. Gear mechanics are great, but I also like having stat points, perks.
Reunite the
Conan? I've never played
Set
Conan.
just after the fall of ancient Rome, the protagonist comes into contact with the Roman gods, who task them with rebuilding the empire and purging the land of supernatural threats. As you explore the surrounding lands, fight monsters, and loot dungeons, you'll encounter lost Roman citizens looking for a new home. Once you've set up your spot for your...
I'm very happy that it's just distinct enough from Stardew Valley to feel familiar, but also be its own thing. I love that. Because this looks good. It's very detailed. This kind of gives me vibes of stone. What is it called? not Stonehenge. It's a game that I actually really like. It's a roguelike. It's a turn-based roguelike. Stone Shard. This gives me vibes of Stone Shard. But Stone Shard is very much a turn-based game. So it's a tile-based turn-based game. But it's also like very dark and gritty. This is definitely a happier game than Stone Shard. But this gives me like a good bridge between the two.
Base, new allies will join your effort, and you'll be able to steadily build up the settlement and move one step closer to restoring connection to the lost gods.
So actual settlements is pretty cool. So more like sim elements.
Much like Stardew Valley and Terraria, Romestead lets you create your own protagonist from scratch and prioritize.
+5 shield skill, you know, dude, so there is some RPG mechanics. This would not be here if there wasn't.
Has particular skills and vocations, such as the sword-wielding legionary or the studious scholar.
So there are some
goals
skills.
And tasks are the same, and you can level up other skills as you progress. These different starting classes will give you the leg up in areas you want to invest time in during the opening parts.
Where Hastati build? Okay, so I can read out the builds. Hold on. I can read out the characters for you.
Much like Stardew Valley.
So we have Woodcutter.
Valley and Terraria, Romestead lets you
we have Phalanx.
Create your own protagonist from scratch and prioritize particular skills and
Scholar with scrolls.
Vocations, such as the sword-wielding legionary or the studious scholar.
Phalanx with shields.
The beginning goals and tasks are the same.
Lobber with throwing.
Same, and you can level up.
Legionary with spears.
Other skills as you progress. These different starting classes will give you the leg up in areas you want to invest time in during the opening parts.
It might be too early. They might only have 4 of them right now.
Wood a little easier and have access to the axe from the start, then pick the woodcutter and go from there.
Shield throwing spear scrolls sound woodcutting. Yeah.
What's immediately impressive about Rome?
If this is the music in the game, it's really good. A study where the spear wielders guess they're consolidated. They might be, yeah.
Instead, is its massive procedurally generated world filled with dungeons to explore and resources to find.
I love this. Actual dungeons in the world for a Stardew Valley style game. This is very Zelda vibes. I love this.
Much like other games with procedurally generated worlds, this
this
means each dive into a new game is its own adventure. When you start a new game, the world will be made up for your new character, and this seed can even be shared with others online so they can see your progress.
Okay.
Much like other survival
can you play multiplayer?
Games, the key loop focuses on extracting nearby resources, such as crops, minerals, and even the wildlife, and then bringing them back to base to begin getting your community in order. We began with the basics, a proper crafting bench, food storage, housing, and community defenses. It's a rudimentary start for sure, but enough to keep busy without losing focus.
Okay, so you do have like construction skill. You could see down in the bottom left, the construction increased to 3 when he was making things. Yeah, it might not be in the early access. You might be right.
And you're forced to venture into unfamiliar territory. Along with roaming wildlife like boars and deer, there are plenty of supernatural beasts to deal with, like headless minions that grab any objects in sight.
He's wearing a rock on his head because he has no head. I love this.
Use as a makeshift head.
Zomboid, yeah, a little Zomboid-like. I play Zomboid is my favorite survival game ever made.
By using dodges and quick strikes, these common foes are pretty manageable. However, once the sun goes...
This does seem like a much less immersive, but also much easier and very heavily themed Zomboid.
Down,
that's a good point.
Present themselves, like suddenly being prey to a pack of hungry wolves.
Oh! You can jump in the water to escape? I love that. It's cute.
Romestead has plenty of dangers lurking in the shadows, but nightfall is also when the zombies known as the Fallen venture out.
Okay.
In addition to their large numbers, they also come in different varieties outside of the common fodder, such as the large bloater-style zombie that blows up once its health drains. Even
okay, we got bloats.
The main goals of Romestead can prove to be steep obstacles to overcome.
And I love that it's multiple different kinds of enemies. A lot of problem with games is like you see a zombie and it's only like the titular like normal zombie. This has multiple types of enemies. They put a lot of work in this, man. I like this.
First major quest focuses on the defeat of a giant owl that looms over the starting zone.
There's boss
enemies.
Its
nest means straying pretty far from the safety of home settlement.
That's cool. Yeah, but the owl's a bad guy.
It was clear we were outmatched.
Guardian of Minerva.
And collecting our dropped loot, we tried some alternate strategies. Then, of course, once victory seemed almost imminent...
This is a little like Corekeeper. Kingly, doesn't this give you a little bit of Corekeeper vibes? This gives me some Corekeeper vibes.
the boss entered
That's
its second
high
phase, which turned the
praise.
battle into a
Corekeeper
full-blown
is
Dark Souls
amazing.
style boss fight. In a conventional Souls-like, these walls of difficulty
Yeah,
are the
I
part where
love
players
Corekeeper.
have to knuckle down and get good. But in Romestead's case, there's also the whole survival crafting loop to focus on as well. Fortunately, there's plenty of enjoyment to be had just gathering resources to upgrade the settlement, as
Okay.
well as making other improvements like building roads, which makes walking much faster.
And it seems like at night, it'll be like a little bit of like almost like a tower defense, like a settlement defense essentially, where all the zombies are like coming to take over your settlement at night. I like
It's
that.
this aspect of Romestead that taps into that familiar, cozy feel of building something from nothing.
Yes.
Invest time into creating a safer place for your community, and they'll help you out in return, presenting you with new
These are definitely NPCs. So you're meeting and recruiting NPCs to join your place. I like this.
opportunities to make better gear, which is what eventually gave us the edge to take out that jerk of a boss.
Okay.
The world design really comes to life.
I'm
the
really
more you
hoping this is
explore,
actually
revealing
in-game
more
music.
opportunities to uncover. In addition to finding other settlements, there's also fun to be had exploring Zelda-style mini-dungeons tucked away in the wild. These
With traps. This is a randomly generated dungeon and it has like entire trap tiles. All right. All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Romestead.
dungeons are also randomly generated and range from quick excursions to a tucked-away chest to more involved encounters with elite foes.
And they're
guarding
pretty
really
good.
loot.
Like
The
throwing
ones
the
we
rock
found
and
were mostly
everything. I
minor
like
side
that.
events, but they still presented some challenges to
Not
overcome,
nothing.
especially with how quickly traps can take you out.
Oh, dude, he got
Here's the big
two
challenge
shot.
with Romestead. It can be quite brutal with the stakes. In very much the same vein as a Souls game, death will require that extended jaunt back to get your gear that's tossed into the dirt, which
Brutal
can sometimes mean
difficulty.
dying
Interesting.
again shortly after. And this, of course, opens you up to other challenges, as roaming monsters will be ready to pounce on you. Still, that risk-reward adds to the sense of adventure that comes
See-
with each outing, and there's no
Oops.
shortage of surprises.
I just wanted to showcase, you definitely have like some special like fighting techniques as well. Like he was doing like a rapid spear thingy. It didn't show the skill anywhere on the page, but I guess it's like some kind of like maybe special technique or maybe it's a hotkey or whatever.
Opens you up
But
to
there's
other
definitely, like,
challenges, as
it wasn't
roaming
the normal
monsters will be ready
spear
to pounce
stab.
on you. Still, that risk reward
like a special
adds to
move.
the sense of adventure that comes with each outing, and there's no shortage of
This looks
surprises to
good.
uncover along the way. Romestead strikes a pretty deft balance between cozy crafting at your settlement and
Okay.
surprisingly tense combat and adventure while exploring the world. Tough
It
but
might be a
fair
charge
enemy
attack.
encounters will require quick reflexes in the short term, while building a settlement and charting a path into this ancient post-apocalypse will require you to think a bit more strategically in the long term. Rome wasn't built in a day, so don't expect to rebuild it overnight, especially with hordes
Oh.
of zombies roaming around.
Aw!
What we saw in
I
this
got a
early
gift.
access build of
What is
Romestead
that?
was impressive, and
I'll
we're
check
eager
that
to see
afterwards.
what this wild mix of genres has in store for a more fleshed out adventure. For more on the latest upcoming games, check out our recent previews of Monster Hunter Outlanders and Mina the Hollower, and of course for everything else in the world of video games, you're already in the right place, IGN.
The rare W video from IGN. The rare actual good video. And it's because it's not a review. There's definitely a bow. So yeah, he's using the bow and he has like a triple shot. Oh yeah, he dropped a bow on the ground as well. I'm trying to see if there's like any other hints of other mechanics in the game. He might just show the entire boss fight. So different moves, different AoEs and everything. I like that. I like that. And the lightning strikes and everything, they leave actual marks on the ground. That's a nice little immersive detail for a game like this. It's kind of rare. The water, yeah. Great touches, yeah. Oh, dude, this is actually a really good video. He's just showing the entire fight. Can you make the bear fight the owl? Okay, yeah. The owl just did damage to the bear. So I'm assuming so. Yeah. The bear just died. He flashed red a couple of times, then he's dead. So this is definitely the stamina meter under him. Poor bear. He's a chunky guy. Okay. Kind of gives that, like, Mega Man feel a little bit with, like, the enemies exploding. That's cute, man. That is cute. What a good video. What a good video. He exploded? He did. He did explode. Honestly, I'll link this in the description because this is definitely going to be on YouTube. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you want to see the entire gameplay yourself.
The fall of ancient Rome is...
I will link this in the comments below. Sorry, in the description below. So you can definitely check it out at your leisure. Yeah, really, really good. I'm going to go and wishlist the game now. And let's see if they have a price up for Romestead. Definitely adding the wish list. Let's see their teaser. So this is like their proper teaser.
The greatest empire has been diminished by the undead.
Ooh.
I need your help to restore what was broken.
We can request playtest, yes.
Gather resources. Rebuild the cities.
Okay.
Together with the human survivors.
And there was a skeleton bowman over there as well.
Let temples and altars help you reconnect with the gods.
Ooh.
You need to be convinced you have what it takes.
So there's special things to find out in the world. Promotes exploration, I like that. Wait. You can catapult yourself over the wall. You are in the projectile that they're catapulting. So it gets you closer to the bad guys. I love this. That's adorable. Yeah, we can fly for a very short time. Okay, this looked like multiplayer. Wait, where was it? I think it was earlier. It's just about to come out. Right here. That little segment, that like 2-second segment, it was multiple player character style characters. At least it looked it. I am so in. I am so in. The page does say multiplayer. Okay, thank God. 100% requested access, wish list, and following this. This actually looks so fucking good. This looks so fucking good, man. I'm so in, baby. I am so in. Oh, yeah. Survival alone with friends. Physical resource management. Every resource are physical objects in the world. You have to pick up, carry, throw, lumber, and rocks. It'll make it harder to bring things back in from the wild. But you can also use it to fight people. Enemy closing in, chuck a boulder at its face. That's cute. Search the world for survivors to keep and recruit as artisans. Keep your people happy. Turn your towns into hubs for farming, crafting, and production. As you discover more biomes, you can make more specialized settlements and even trade in between them. Make offerings and sacrifices to restore the gods' connection to the world, and you'll unlock techs, buffs, and upgrades. You can build your character around different things. Melee, ranged, magic, farming, building, or exploration. Solo can and will do a little bit of everything, but in co-op you can specialize. Dude. Okay. This looks great. I am absolutely going to live out my Roman Legionnaire dreams. Absolutely. We're doing this in 5 days. 5 days only, baby. I'm excited. I'm excited. Holy shit. What'd you guys think of Romestead? What did it remind you of? Obviously, you know, some Stardew Valley, obviously some Terraria, a little bit of Zelda, a little bit of Corekeeper, but what strikes you the most? What kind of character would you play in Romestead? Let me know those thoughts in the comments below, and definitely share this with your friends. I love to see little indie games like this crop up out of nowhere, surprise us all, and hopefully be really good games. If you want to see gameplay of Romestead, let me know those thoughts as well. And keep a sub on the channel because I will be putting up gameplay as soon as I play this game. Catch you guys in the next video always.